And look, I am no hoarder, but if I see toilet paper on sale, you can bet my ass I'll buy as much as I can so I can make a fort out of toilet paper. Now, welcome back to Soul Quest. Let's talk about buying stuff in bulk in China. Now, is this a viable strategy? Now, it is definitely watch until the end of the video so I can tell you whether if this strategy is viable or not. On many previous video, I mentioned 618, 1010, 1111. What are these? Now, these are times where a lot of shop would kind of push out incentive for a lot of customers to buy in bulk because they'll have a big sale from them and also from the platform itself. Now, these times are the best time to buy your products in bulk. Now, let me tell you why you should buy your product in bulk at the first place. First of all, you are in China. Shipping here are cheap and easy, and you don't really have to worry about people stealing from your front door. Now, second, if you're a first year in China, just expect you won't have a lot of money for you to do a lot of things because you're gonna be spending all your money into setting up your life in China, buying furniture, beddings, or some other shenanigans to set up your apartments, and also for your apartment deposit as well. And saving money here and there would help you out in the long run. Third, it's just basically saving money. There's no counter to that. Now, for all the naysayers, they would probably say, hey, I don't have enough room for my 40 square meter apartment. I don't have enough room, 35 square meter apartment. All you gotta do is just play some Tetris game for a couple of days and you'll figure out how to organize your room. In my experience, you never know what's gonna happen. I feel like China is like a place with major events most of the time, and having stuff in the back of your door would really help you out in hard times. Now, a good example during the major event, starts with a C, ends with a D. At that time, I luckily bought enough toilet paper for me to survive throughout the whole ordeal because they stopped all shipping except for like Meituan shipping from like local market shop at that time. Yes, you can still order things through Meituan, but if you add up the shipping, you can save a lot more buying things in Taobao because you're buying things in bulk. Plus with just one shipping. Not only that you can save money from buying things in bulk, but also you get to save stress as well. Instead of having 5 mini stress time, you just have one stress time and have it done for the whole month. Of course, this does come with a con as well. I think whenever the whole package arrives, you spend the whole day organizing all the things inside your house and throwing the trash away as well. And in some cases, the product is not good if you're trying out new product and you do have to do a whole refund deal, which is a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing. But this can also all be avoided if you just buy one product first and try it out before buying it in bulk. Usually whenever I buy perishable product, I usually buy it once every 3 months on Taobao, but for things that can last forever, I usually do it once every 6 months because there's a lot of event deals online. Typically, an expat would live in a 35 square meter apartment up to 45 square meter apartment. Now, some people think that's not a lot of space. You just only have a bed and a studio bedroom, but you can easily make yourself some space. Now, some example would be under your sink, under your bed since most beds are raised, and above your bed, you can get yourself a rack. Now, although you do have to drill in some holes and puncture up some walls, you can easily cover that up with like plaster later on before you check out and get your deposit back. Now that we're nearing at the end of the video, is it viable? Yes, it's definitely most viable because again, you're living in a different country. You're not really sure what's gonna happen in a couple of months, couple of weeks. I don't know what's gonna happen. Either you have money, don't have money, or some events going on. And having backup here and there does help you out a lot. Now, to make it even more viable, I would say you partner up with a local Chinese person. Now, typically whenever you have these events, the more you buy, the more discount you get. And especially if they're watching like live stream in Taobao, they can get even mad discount when it comes to buying things in bulk. I spent about like 3,000 to 5,000 RMB on my very first year buying my groceries, such as pet food, detergent, paper towel, etc. But nowadays, I spend about like just 2,000 RMB for the whole year, which is insane. Now, this, of course, doesn't include like food groceries, but like the basic groceries, it's already done and paid for. And at the end, just buy them dinner as a thank you note. And that's about it. But yeah, I ran out of space for my DJI. But if you have any question, comment down below and I'll try to reply to you as soon as possible. And if you have any interesting stories, again, as usual, comment down as well. And until next time, Soul Quest logging out.
I Solo Quest!